Hi everybody. There's some music on here. Okay. Now then. Um this is for astronomy. See? Yeah, I know. I draw pretty, right? Okay. Anyway. This is my fourth lab. It's due September or October 18th. I've already got it done, I believe. I may have to go back and change a couple of answers, but other than that, I think I'm good with this lab. It's called Scale of the Solar System. The purpose is to familiarize yourself with the scale of the solar system. Equipment needed was paper and pencils, calculator, appendix of the text, and Internet Google Maps. Introduction. Astronomers often deal with large numbers for distances, masses, and other quantities. Sometimes it is easier to use ratios to get a sense of how big these numbers are. For example, saying a commercial jet is 40 meters long may not mean much, but saying it is 8 times longer than a car can be more meaningful. In this lab, you will compare the sizes and distances of the planets in the solar system to everyday Earth objects to obtain a more meaningful understanding of their magnitudes and how they compare to each other. The procedure is 1. Using the appendix in the text, write down the diameter of the Moon and the Earth. The Moon's diameter is 3,474.8 kilometers. The Earth's diameter is 12,756.2 kilometers. Okay, number 2. Divide the Earth's diameter by the Moon's diameter to obtain a ratio of their sizes. After rounding to a whole number, you should get 4. This means it would take about 4 moons side by side to stretch across the diameter of the Earth. Use this result to answer question 2. Okay. The questions are starting after this page. The distance between Earth and the Moon is much larger than either the Moon or Earth. Write down the following distances and calculate the ratio. Earth-Moon distance, that is 30 times Earth's diameter. Earth's diameter is 12,756.2 kilometers. You should get about 30. This means you could fit about 30 Earths between Earth and the Moon. To make a scale model of the Earth-Moon orbital system, you not only need to pick appropriately sized objects to represent Earth and the Moon, you also need to place them in the right distance apart. If you use a basketball, which is 1 foot in diameter, and an orange, which is 3 inches in diameter, as your Earth and Moon respectively, answer question 3. Since it is very difficult to put the diameters of the planets and their respective distances on the same scale, we will establish 2 different scales. Number 4. Look up the diameter of the planets. Exclude Pluto, because Pluto is no longer a planet. It is now called a dwarf planet. That's why they're wanting you to exclude Pluto. Calculate the ratios of their diameters to Jupiter. Scale the diameters to the planets of the common fruits. Make a medium watermelon the largest planet and a pomegranate seed the smallest planet. Answer questions 4 through 6. Look up the distance from the Sun to each of the planets. Again, exclude Pluto since it is no longer considered a planet. It is now considered a dwarf planet. Use these numbers to calculate the ratios needed to scale the distances of the solar system to the United States. Place the Sun in Los Angeles and Neptune in New York City. Answer questions 7 through 10. Okay. Of course, the first one is, did you do the lab as described in the procedure? Yes. Which of the following pairs would you make a good scale model for Earth and the Moon? It would be a basketball and a softball. About how far apart must the basketball, or Earth, and the orange, or Moon, be to have an accurate scale model of the Earth-Moon orbital system? The answer will be 30 feet. Based on the ratios of the diameters you calculated above, which of the following is the planets in order of the smallest to the largest? That would be Mercury, Mars, Venus, Earth, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, and Jupiter. Which of the following would an appropriate object to represent Mars? That would be more than likely. I'm not real positive on this one, but I'm thinking a cherry. Because it's like the second smallest. So you've got grapefruit, orange, cherry, kiwi, and large cantaloupe. I put cherry. Because, like I said, it's second to the smallest. Mercury is only second smallest to Mercury. Which of the following would be an appropriate object to represent Neptune? Neptune being like the third largest, or something like that. Let's see. Neptune. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Neptune's fourth largest. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Which of the following would be an appropriate object to represent Neptune? That would be grapefruit, I guess, because it is right after Earth, I believe. Yep, Neptune is just a little bit larger, or is the next largest up from Earth. So if you use an orange for Earth, then you would use a grapefruit, because grapefruits are just a little bit bigger than oranges for Neptune. Based on the ratios you calculated from the distance to the planet, calculated for the distance to the planet, excuse me, which of the following planets is 5 times further than the Sun that Earth is? I'm thinking Jupiter, because the Earth is the Earth is 149 million kilometers, and Jupiter is 7,078,570,000, or 778,570,000 kilometers. So 5 times 149 would be 745. So there you go. That don't make any sense. 3,745 million. Oh, right. Okay, I got that one wrong. I am so glad I knew that. The 3,000. So it'd be more like Uranus. Okay. Okay, so Uranus. Let me find my pen. There it is. Okay, based on the ratios you calculated for the distance to the planets, which of the following planets is 5 times further from the sun than the Earth is? It would be Uranus, not Jupiter. Okay. How many miles from LA would you place Mercury? Either 10 or 36. That I can't decide on. I've got to figure that one out. Oh, I gotta hurry up with this too because it's going on 11 minutes. Scale in the solar system to the U.S. In which city would you place Saturn? St. Louis, Missouri. Same question as 9, only with Uranus. Memphis, Tennessee. With the sun in LA, how many of the planets would be located in cities in California? Excuse me. Probably only Mercury and Venus. That's what I'm thinking. And that is the end of all that. Any questions, suggestions, um, advice, suggestions and advice, basically the same thing. Whatever comments, let me know. Peace.